Hello, hello, hello to all of my peeps in the Simply Healthy Everyday community. It's Teresa Sanderson. Of course, I'm your guide to wellness and abundance. So super excited to get together with you today and talk about 9 dimensions of wellness. I think when we talk about being holistic, that's always been one of the things that I totally loved about being a registered nurse is that nurses are holistic, meaning we not only want to take care of your physical body, we want to nurture your spiritual growth, your intellectual growth, your creativity, all of these things. We want to help you manage any financial needs or issues that you have because that's what holistic means. It recognizes that we are not just one. There's not just one aspect to us, but we are multi-faceted creatures, and there's a lot of different dimensions to our life. So today, for your daily dose of inspiration to live a life of wellness and abundance, I wanted to cover with you the 9 dimensions of wellness as defined by Ohio State University. So hats off to Ohio State for having just a really comprehensive list of the dimensions of wellness and for doing, it looks like, a very great job of caring for students on campus. So hats off there. 9 dimensions of wellness. The first would be emotional. Okay, emotional wellness. So this means how well you are able to express yourself emotionally, and manage the entire gamut of emotions, as well as being ready and willing to seek help if you need it. Okay, that is what emotional wellness is. A few weeks ago, I mentioned to some folks that, since my diagnosis of major depression in 2011, I really haven't had any trouble with that for several years now. I mean, 2015, 2014, I went back to work and everything's been fine. But within the last few weeks, months, we've had a lot more stressors in our family, just a lot of different things going on. And so I have called my counselor and we have reconnected and we're having regular visits again. And that is an aspect of wellness, just being able to pick up the phone and make that call and take care of yourself emotionally, all right? The next aspect of wellness is career wellness, and how well does your career coincide with your beliefs, your values, the things that you hold dear in life. So in other words, how many hours do you have to work in the career that you're in? Does that fit with what you envision for yourself and your family, or for your self-care? Do you see what I mean? For me as a nurse, it comes down to, for my career, many of you know I retired from professional nursing last year. Hi, Jen, thanks for joining me, girl. But I retired from nursing last year because that just didn't really fit with me anymore since I was on this path toward natural wellness, okay? So working in the healthcare system where we think about our health only when we get sick and helping people manage disease and illness every day just didn't fit with my new values of preventing disease, of getting in front of the ball and doing everything we can to keep ourselves well. So I had to make that change so that I could have this career wellness. Do you see what I'm saying? Next would be social wellness. So how connected are you socially to people who support you, whether that's friends or family members? Who do you have in your corner that would come to your aid if you needed it? And do you have people that you laugh with, that you joke with, that you vent to, that you cry with? All of those kind of things to be supported socially. The next dimension of wellness is spiritual. How connected are you to a higher being? Right? Do you have that faith? Do you have, a spiritual connection or meditation, any practices that enrich your life from a spiritual perspective and give you a sense of being a part of something greater? This is also important to our wellness. The next would be physical. Isn't it interesting that physical is not even first on the list? But our physical wellness also very, very important. How well are we eating? Are we getting enough activity? Are we frequent flyers at the doctor's office? Could indicate that something is out of balance with our physical health, right? So all of these things are so important. Financial health, wouldn't this be, when I think financial health, I think that so many people are probably stressed out financially. Okay, and so this is a very, very big piece of wellness, that feeling and having a sense of security that I'm going to have enough, that I'll be okay, financially, that I have a plan in place for saving money, for taking care of my family, for managing my obligations, all of those kind of things. Financial wellness, so important when we think about us as holistic creatures. Next would be intellectual. How involved are you in lifelong learning? What is your approach to that? What do you do for cognitive stimulation? You know, if we are not continually growing, we stagnate as beings, and so it's important for us to exercise our brain, to do this thinking that, creative thinking, or just the thinking that we have to make decisions or think out of the box, and all of these kind of things to stimulate ourselves, creativity, to find different ways of doing old things, right? That is all part of our intellectual well-being. What are you reading? Simple things, right? What are you reading? And if you haven't read a book in 20 years, like, book might you pick up that you might enjoy? Okay. Creative wellness. This is, what are you involved in? Do you like to sew? Do you like to ride horses? Do you enjoy nature? Do you have some kind of collection? I have a collection of teapots that I love, and I'm always kind of on the hunt for when I go and do my thrifting runs. Other people collect spoons from different places they travel to, but creativity can also encompass your travel, right? What do I want to see? What's new? And what can I connect with? I have someone that I know who colors faithfully, just colors as a means of relaxation, but the use of those colors stimulates the creative brain. And this is an adult who just loves to color, and I have worked on the coloring myself, all right? Do you crochet? Do you sew? Any of these things, all important to your creative wellness. And then lastly, environmental wellness. What are you doing that's for the good of yourself and the good of the environment? Are you taking care of and being a good steward of the things, the resources, natural resources that we've been given? So all of these are dimensions of wellness, and I just wanted to go over them with you because I think they're also important to living a life of wellness and abundance. And the thing is, if I focus everything I do on my career health and don't tend to anything else, I am out of balance. Do you see what I mean? If I focus everything on my spiritual health and don't attend to my physical health or creative health or anything else, then I'm out of balance. So it's the process of being a well-rounded person that brings us to the achievement of overall personal wellness. Are you with me? So I am excited to announce to you that we are very soon going to launch the 10-day free Simply Healthy challenge to help you assess your own wellness in all of these areas and put in place strategies that you can use to move yourself toward that great goal of improved personal wellness and a sense of life balance. So thanks for tuning in. If you're excited about that, drop a comment below. Let me know what area of wellness you are most interested in learning about or working on. Share your story and inspire others. Thanks for tuning in. God bless your day. Bye.